Hello YouTube, it was requested to review and do the Tuning into New Potentials meditation, which I have mentioned in my previous videos as one of the ways that I have manifested my dream life, including this guy, which I will talk about in another video. Anyways, we're gonna tap into a meditation, tuning into new potentials, and we're gonna review it for you. Well, I am, but we're gonna do it together, which is so important to meditate as a partnership and a union, I will say. But maybe another time we'll dive into that. Anyways, let us meditate and I will review it for you. Tuning into new potentials. Tuning into new potentials. Okay, step 1. Figure out what your new potentials are. Stephen and I are collaborating on our potential so that we can amplify it and magnetize it and magnify it together in our field. Number 1, our potential is going to be to call in Daddy Joe, Dr. Joe retreat tickets, because we have been wanting to attend for a while, and right now we do not have the currency to allow us to go. However, we know that it will come. So we are manifesting and calling in the potential for us to receive tickets for us to go.
That's limited still. I'm calling in
Okay.
the fact that the tickets are going to be given to us for free for a retreat in 2025. I think that that's a better manifestation.
So it's really important to get clear on your manifestation, number 1. Let's get clear.
Let's get clear.
Free,
Yes.
Dr. Joe retreat tickets, 7 days I would like. 2025 is going to be our first potential that we are going to be manifesting in this meditation, because it asks you, Daddy Joe asks you to
Go big.
Go into and explain or dive into your first potential and then your second one. So it's important prior to even meditating and starting this one to get clear on what it is that you want to call in. So number 1, free tickets to Daddy Joe 2025 7-day retreat. We're both calling in together. Number 2, you know what?
Australia.
We'll keep, okay. I was going to say keep the mystery, but never mind. Australia, mate. We're going to be calling in some Australia because that's where we want to go next. So we'll see what comes up. I'm not going to think too hard about it. I'll allow it to arrive in the meditation. Okay, here we go. See you on the other side. Okay, so just finished the tuning into new potentials meditation, and I have to say that my review is wow. I forgot how incredible that meditation is, and I was asked to go over the breath technique. However, there was no guided breath work in this one in particular. Wow. I'm still coming out of that state, when he puts you into that state and then you come out and you're like, oh yeah, life again. I need to operate in this 3D. Whew. So it was 45 minutes in total. And the essence of it was really to, of course, become less of your body and more of energy and into the quantum, and really tap into that space beyond yourself and beyond your body. And someone commented a question that was asking me if I could chat on how to tap into that space and become energy. And from my personal practice, how I become energy is really, first of all, I know that I'm energy. I know that I am particles at the essence. Yes, I am this flesh and body, but this is merely just a vessel that is alive because of my life force, because of my energy. So I know at the root of it, I am energy. And it's really a visualization. This is how I visualize energy. These, like, basically the essence and particles of space, of the universe, is how I visualize what is inside me and running through me and also all around me. It's almost like you put on these lens, like goggles, or what are those things called? Nighttime vision, you know? You put on this lens and then it becomes not 3D, it becomes like you're seeing the universe and you're feeling the universe and becoming and being the universe. I mean, you're essentially remembering that you are the universe. So that is how I visualize myself being and becoming less of the body and more of energy. And I think it comes with practice, in the sense of it's going to take form in your own way of how you visualize and how you feel yourself becoming energy. But definitely the first step is understanding that you are energy and really feeling that. And it's almost like a levitation above the body in this space that is the in between, the abyss space, that is not the physical 3D. It is above. It's the quantum. It's like elevating into consciousness. You become less of matter and more of your awareness. And I would say that this is just a personal practice that I have in my everyday life, of recognizing that I am the awareness and sitting as the observer of self. So it's a practice, and yeah, it'll take shape and form how you visualize it with time. And I think it's a really personal kind of practice as to how you feel or see or visualize yourself becoming energy. But it really is an experience, and one that is a journey of outside of meditation too, to recognize that we are energy and that we are awareness. So I love that Dr. Joe, Daddy Joe, just really allows you to marinate in your potential. So essentially, the first portion of it is becoming less matter and more space and time, and then going beyond space and time to enter that quantum field. And once you're in that quantum field, he then invites in that question of what is your first potential that you wish to draw in towards yourself. And at the beginning of the video, you know, Stephen and I are, that potential is going to be being gifted 2 tickets to his retreat. So for myself, I visualize myself receiving the news that I have been gifted 2 tickets to his retreat and being so excited. So grateful, so excited, so stoked. And then I visualize myself literally getting on a plane, going there, you know, being at the conference, being in that energy of everyone that's meditating in the same field as I am, seeing people literally walking out of wheelchairs and me crying of just like pure magic, and yeah, radiating in that field of love that he creates at his retreats. And I also visualized myself meeting him and telling him, like, I manifested these tickets, you know, using your own techniques. So it was quite a while in that first manifestation and first potential. And again, really sinking into the feeling of what you want to feel when you're in it, and acting as if you haven't, and visualizing that. So I really created this whole story, narrative, movie with feelings, and it was really cool. I really enjoyed that one. Yeah, it's so powerful, that, and I love that he just lets you marinate in it for a while. And the second potential was about Australia, but honestly, I kind of let that one just manifest how it will, and I was really just picturing building a community through YouTube and imagining myself, yeah, just reaching more people and impacting people on a grander scale, and sharing and just getting in front of this camera and seeing what comes out, and hopefully adding value to another person's life. So that's kind of where I imagined, and Australia came in and out of this vision as well, of me just being on the beach there and being like, yes, you know, yes, I did it. So it was a really beautiful meditation, and I will continue to do it over and over again because, whew, it's so good. And yeah, as I mentioned, it's 45 minutes. First half is all about his whole technique of moving outside of the body to become quantum and energetic, and then inviting in the first potential, marinating in that for a while, and then inviting in that second potential and marinating in that for a while. And yeah, I mean, it's weird because you enter into that, not weird, but you enter into that state of altered state of consciousness, right? You get out of your um, like beta brainwave states and you enter into alpha and theta and even gamma. So it's like you're entering altered states of consciousness. So when we come back into this realm, into the here and now of this physical world, it's kind of like a lot to adjust to. So yeah, I highly recommend this one, especially when it's 45 minutes. That feels like a sweet spot for meditation. Some of some of his meditations, like the pineal gland, which I will do a review on at some point as well, is like an hour and 15. And then his walking meditations is like an hour and 20. So I feel like 45 minutes is a really great time. And of course, you can do it morning, day, night, anytime. I think I don't even know what day it is, but I don't even know what time it is, but I think it's like 2 p.m. on what day is it? Tuesday. Sunday. It's a Sunday. So anyways, I don't think there's a rhyme or reason as to when to do them. Of course, he has his morning and evening ones, which of course you do in the morning and in the evening, but this one, anytime, any place, you could tap in and get into that space and centering within self. So I really love, love tuning into new potentials. What a great meditation. I'm so grateful. Thank you, Dr. Joe, for gifting me tickets and us tickets to your retreat in 2025. I already feel that I have received. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, let me know what your experience is with tuning into new potentials and what was your potential that you tuned into. If you wish to share, I would love to hear what your manifestations are. And of course, you know ours, and we'll see how long it takes to manifest this one. Okay, much love.